Hello guys, kaya San Velosa ulit ito at welcome sa episode 5 ng laro tayo ng Back to the Future the Game. Bali, unang video natin, so part 1 to. So, check ko lang muna kung nagre-record siya maayos. Teka, si, ayos si, ano, si OBS. So, start natin yung game. New game. Mali pala ako doon sa nasabi ko doon sa doon sa fourth episode. Ito pa lang final episode yung may point na pwede tayo ma-soft lock kung hindi ako mag-iingat. So, pag nandun na tayo sa point na yon, sasabihin ko sa inyo pag nandun na tayo. So, start na tayo. Before we begin, would you like to see notifications when Marty has a new goal? Okay, yes. Show goals. Kailangan natin yan. Telltale Games. Presents in association with Universal Partnerships and Licensing. Back to the Future the Game. Episode 5, Out of Time. Written and read by Andy Axel. And yung mga tools yung mga ginamit ni Emmett sa mga last experiments niya. Yung mental alignment meter na pinagawa ni Edna.
Hello?
Marty, you're awake. Good.
Doc. Emmett, where are you?
I'm down at the expo. I snuck out early to avoid my pop. If he knew I was about to make a publicly scientific spectacle of myself, he'd hit the roof.
You let me sleep in. Stay right there. You should make peace with your dad. Tama.
You know, you really should try to work things out with your dad. If you give him a chance, he might just surprise you.
I'll keep that under advisement. But first, I need you to perform an important mission. On the table next to my law books, there's a device plugged into the wall.
I think I see it.
Is it glowing?
Yeah, is that good?
Good. It's fantastic. Glowing means my static accumulator is charged up and ready for action. Bring it down to the high school and we'll... Damn.
What?
It's Edna.
But... Okay, Emmett. One static accumulator coming up. Jeez, Doc. Watch out. You almost ran me over.
Sorry about that, Martin. This vehicle is sometimes difficult to control.
Yeah. Hey, are you okay? After that argument about Emmett last night...
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Did you fix the time circuits? Where have you been?
So, how are the time circuits?
Still broken. I've got a few ideas, but I'm occupied with other problems today. So is that what I'm destined to build for the expo?
Yeah, it's a static accumulator. Emmett spent all night building it. Turned out he didn't really need to see Frankenstein after all. He just needed a little push. And some lightning.
Fascinating. I also had an epiphany last night.
Doc?
I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable.
Doc!
It was science.
But science means everything to you. Emmett can't go back to Edna. Emmett's path is set. Yun lang. But science means everything to you.
You can't give up science. You love science.
Correction. My younger self loves science. But if Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Pasaway. Another path. Eh di mawawala rin pati si Marty. Dali lang guys. Another path? Emmett can go back to Edna. Emmett's path is set. Okay, another path. Tanong natin.
Another path? What other path?
I don't know. Architecture, automobile repair, taxidermy. Maybe I'll even pursue a life in law like my father always wanted. As long as Emmett steers clear of science, Edna and I will be free to be happy together.
Ganun. Emmett can go back to Edna.
You can't want Emmett back with Edna. She used you to turn Hill Valley into a police state.
She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. But if I don't become a scientist, she'll never get the chance to vent her crazier ambitions.
Doc, I'm begging you. You haven't thought this through.
Haven't I? I guess we'll both find out. One thing's for sure, Emmett Brown's life will be a whole lot less complicated without a time machine in it.
No. Ah! What the hell? Where'd it go?
Grab Emmett's static accumulator. Saan ba? Naririnig ko pero nasan? Ayun.
Oh, come on.
May items ba tayo? Newspaper lang tsaka picture eh. Try natin yung newspaper. Static electricity tsaka paper, di ba? Nasaan ba? Ayun. Subok lang.
Nah.
Okay, fine.
Here, little static thingy.
Lumilipad siya ng buhay. Para may sariling ano. Siya may sariling pag-iisip pa sana. Sa likod. Hindi eh. Saan nagpunta? Dito. Ayun, lumulutang.
Gotcha!
Asaway.
The future is coming today. There's a shiny new tomorrow on the way. A day of invention is at hand. It's a mystic, futuristic wonderland. Just around the bend, my friend, you'll see a dream or two. If you care to dream and dare to dream, your dreams can all come true. There's a world of wondrous wonder on display. Because the future is coming today.
Not bad, eh? Not bad at all, but I thought you fired her. I found a loophole. What kind of loophole?
Just a loophole. You're not the only one who's allowed to have secrets, you know.
All right, all right.
Say, don't you have to get that whatchamacallit to Emmett Brown's booth?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Because the future is coming. It's almost here now. The future is coming. It's getting clear now. The future is coming today.
Find Emmett's booth and deliver the static accumulator. Anong nasaan? Teka, kasapin natin to. Hostel kay pasaway na ano.
How about an algae cake?
Sure thing, mister.
Wait a minute. You're the guy that makes the algae cakes? But I thought you couldn't stand them.
Hey, you're the guy that tried to pick up on my Eunice.
Oh, for the love of...
No algae cakes for you, Buster.
Hey, Artie.
What do you think? Quite a setup, huh?
The expo? Sure. But I was wondering.
Where's Emmett? How did you... okay. Ayaw nga niyan sabihin eh. Where's Emmett?
You haven't seen Emmett Brown, have you?
Isn't he at his booth? It's the tall one over there.
Ayaw niya sabihin to eh. Wag na lang.
See you around.
Okay. Dito yung ano guys. Dito yung sasabi kong possible
Algae
na...
cakes taste so good you'd swear they was bad for you.
Ito sasabi kong ano... Ay, hindi yan. Hindi yan. Sa kabila. Saan yun? Saan yung glass house to? Dito yon. Pagka nagkamali ng ano, pwede tayo ma-soft lock dito eh. Pero wala pa naman so far. Masyal muna tayo sa ibang booth. Hindi pwede ibang booth.
And waiver.
Hello, Crockett.
What are you doing? Where's Emmett? What's it not to? What are you doing?
What's going on here?
Well, Miss Strickland here seems to think,
You should step aside and let the officer do his duty. Now.
Wait a minute. That's Emmett's levitator up there.
Oh, don't be so modest. I'd say you deserve at least half the credit. It was you who tricked poor Emmett into breaking up with me. It was you who manipulated him into dropping my project in favor of this clear hazard to public safety.
I simply got him back on track. Emmett chose his own path. So what?
The electrokinetic levitator was Emmett's idea. I just helped. What's your point?
Oh, I think you know exactly what my point is. Emmett's invention isn't going to work, is it? At least not the way poor Emmett thinks it is.
how do you know this?
I had a very interesting chat with Carl Sagan last night. I found out who Sonny Crockett really is, and where he comes from.
Is there something you want to tell me, Sonny?
Why don't you call him by his real name? Yakov Smirnov,
Thanks a lot, Doc.
an anarchist, a foreign agitator bent on sowing chaos and destruction in the Hill Valley Expo.
Annie, you don't believe any of this bullshit, do you?
Sorry, Yakov, but I really don't have a choice.
Very good. And now, arrest this subversive.
Come here. Look, here's the thing. I happen to believe this dame's got a screw loose, but she's been getting some clout in town ever since that business with Kid Tannen.
But Emmett's gotta fly that electrokinetic levitator at this demo. His whole future depends on it.
And my future depends on making sure he doesn't. The chief reads her column religiously. Well, if I don't do what she says, she's gonna start a campaign to have certain tainted officers removed from the force.
Isn't there anything I can do?
Not unless you've got some dirt on Edna. Something that'll discredit her in the eyes of the law. Well,
I'll dig something up.
you do that. In the meantime, you and young Mr. Brown better... where is he anyway?
Wait, you haven't seen him?
Emmett? Has this foreign radical done something to my Emmett?
Maybe you should find him.
Oh, you're letting him go? This radical subversive? Just like that?
Okay, so I gotta find Emmett. And do something about Edna.
So, teka. Kuha tayo ng save state. Save state. Save file.
Greetings, forward thinkers of Hill Valley.
Si Trixie, kausap natin. Phone booth. Bakit may mouse?
Hi, Trixie.
That's Techni to you, kiddo.
Right. Congratulations on getting the old job back.
Thanks. Justice triumphs in the end, you know? Now what can I do you for?
Where's Emmett? Tell me about the attractions.
So, which exhibits do you recommend?
The most popular attractions are the Glass House, the Future Furnishings, and of course, Enlightenment Under the Sea. You know who that is under the diving helmet? That's Jacques Duteau himself. Of course, you need to get tickets if you want to see the main attractions.
How do I get tickets?
How much are tickets?
Aw, put your money away. Here, you're kind of like family now, you know?
Thanks.
Where's Emmett?
You seen Emmett around? I'm kind of worried that he's not at his booth.
Let me think. Yeah. He wandered down that way a little while ago. He was talking real intense with another guy.
Older guy? Looked a lot like Emmett in the face?
Yeah. Uncle or something?
Or something.
Ayan guys, ayusin ko lang yung window. Tatas. Makita yung time natin eh. Can you postpone Emmett's demo?
Look, Emmett's demonstration has hit a snag or two. Can you delay his act for a while? Let someone else go before him?
Sorry, I don't set the roster, and they won't let me change it. I can drag my feet a little, but if your friend's not ready to go on pretty soon, we might have to skip his act. I mean, demonstration.
But you can't.
Hey, it's just a science demo. It ain't a matter of life and death.
When's Emmett's demo scheduled for?
What time is Emmett supposed to go on?
Siya yung huli.
Let's see, 8 kilobeats past 50. We're on metric time here at the Hill Valley Expo.
And I got Emmett's booth shut down.
Edna Strickland is trying to get Emmett's booth shut down.
That dame don't know how to mind her own business, does she?
Let me get Emmett's booth open. Huwag na natin tanong yan. Pati yung isa.
Thanks.
Happy to help.
Stop Edna from interfering with Emmett's demonstration. Ito. Picture radio.
Are you ready for a picture radio? Wonder if that's anything like MTV.
Potted plant.
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement? A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement? It's a bug.
No, a plant. But it's got a wire recorder hidden inside, see? If we could have got one of these into Tannen's speakeasy, and if he's the kind of guy who talks to plants, we could have busted him a lot earlier.
Okay, so... Kailangan natin to.
Hey, don't walk off with the recording plant. It's the only one I got.
Kailangan palitan ko. Sa pa ako may... futuristic weapon.
Oh.
The electro pacifier.
Amazing, isn't it? They say one day we'll be able to stun fleeing criminals by shocking them at a distance.
Does it work?
Nah, it's just a model.
Alam ko kung nasan yung...
There was something else I wanted. Hiya, folks.
Alam ko kung nasan yung ano eh. Yung extra potted plant. Kaya lang, dito na yun sinasabi ko ano eh. Baka mamaya magkaroon tayo ng problema eh. Mamaya ano yung game. Try natin. Teka. Save ko lang muna dito. Ando sa loob ng glass house eh. House of the Future.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle.
Ito.
Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away.
Ito na kailangan ko. Potted plant.
This plant doesn't belong here. There's nothing futuristic about it.
Entertainment Center.
A fully equipped home entertainment center. So, where's the ColecoVision?
Okay, labas tayo. Kailangan natin kasi i-bug si ano eh. Si Edna eh.
Flowers of the future. Just like a regular potted plant. Only fake. Emmett's static accumulator. I gotta get this to Emmett, but first, I gotta get Emmett. Nice of Trixie to give me these tickets. They're supposed to get me into all the big attractions.
Palit natin dito.
What?
Greetings again, mortals! This is Techne, Muse of Progress. Hoping you're all having a swell time taking in all the exhibits. Don't forget, you can purchase tickets to our main attractions right here at the information booth.
Ernest Philpott. Yung pala pangalan niya, Ernest Philpott. Kaya natin lagay dito.
Detective Parker's secret police recorder. Just like a regular potted plant, but with a recorder inside. Okay, call me a snoop.
KL4255. Save ko lang.
Welcome to the phone booth of the future, made with Atlas glass. Atlas, unbreakable and soundproof. Our phone is hands-free, so you can enjoy a sandwich or a cigarette while chatting with friends in perfect privacy. Would you like to place a call?
Yes, I'd like to talk to...
Unfortunately, this phone booth only accepts incoming calls.
At least naka-setup na.
Hi, Trixie.
Now, what can I do you for?
Help me get Emmett's booth open.
Is there anything you can do to get Emmett's booth open again?
I wish there was, but I'm just a muse. All we can do is inspire people.
Inspire me, Muse.
Okay, you're a muse. Can you inspire me an idea?
I'll try. Well?
Maybe it doesn't take effect right away.
Sige na nga. Tanong natin to.
Marty told me how you managed to get your old job back.
He did? But it was supposed to be a secret.
There's no secrets between us. He couldn't resist telling such a good story.
Yeah?
Still, I'd like to hear it again, from your point of view.
He didn't tell you anything.
Come on. How'd you get the job back? Huwag na lang.
Thanks.
Paano kaya siya? Incoming call. Ay, alam ko na. Babalik tayo ulit doon.
Now can you...
Hiya, folks.
Balik ulit tayo dun sa glass house.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away.
Console. Ang buttons lang.
In the house of the future, fresh fruit baskets will be replenished daily by fleets of fruit-bearing helicopters.
It's wax.
Ano yung reference ng Back to the Future 2? yung future house ni Marty may ganyan eh.
In the house of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Hey!
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Brown Estate. Phone booth of the future. What? Say that. Phone booth of the future.
Klondike 4253.
Hill Valley Expo, where the future is coming today. This is Techni News of Progress. To whom am I speaking?
Some guy. Carl Sagan.
This is Carl Sagan.
Ooh, the mysterious Mr. Sagan. What do you want?
Can I talk to Edna?
Can you put Edna Strickland on the phone for me?
Sure thing, Mr. Sagan. Hey, Strickland! Somebody actually wants to talk to you.
Mr. Sagan, I didn't expect to hear from you again till after the expo.
You didn't?
Yes, wasn't that part of our plan?
Yes, our plan. About that plan.
I of Yakov Smirnov. A dark secret. Tell me about our plan.
I'm a little unclear on the details of our plan.
Unclear, but it's your plan.
I mean, I'm worried that you're a little unclear on the details.
What details? All I'm supposed to do is use my poll with Detective Parker to get Emmett's demonstration canceled while you keep Emmett distracted. You are keeping him distracted, aren't you?
Oh yes, he's a very distractible young man.
Oh, that's what I keep telling everyone.
Meron na tayo ano. A dark secret.
Regarding, you know what?
You know what?
The little matter we were whispering about yesterday.
Oh, that! As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought it up. I was thinking, wouldn't it be a good idea to pin it all on Yakov Smirnov?
Pin what on him exactly?
You know, it! Oh, I get it. You're still sore about going to jail. That was the dog's fault. If he hadn't come glumping up to me right after I started the fire, I could have gotten clean away. And I never would have had to divert suspicion to you.
She's the speakeasy arsonist.
Carl, is somebody with you?
No, it's just you and me. You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them. Every night they'd open up their doors serving illegal drinks and loose women, flaunting their depravity to the world, and the authorities did nothing. So I did what any right-thinking, rock-willed woman would do. I took action. Oh, and such a gorgeous action it was, too. The fires were so beautiful. The alcohol made them go up in such pretty blue flames. Where was I?
You were explaining why you burned down the speakeasies.
Yes. Did you find my answer to your liking?
It was very revealing. Hang up.
What?
Jeez, Edna was always a loon. I hope that confession's good enough for Parker.
Okay, so labas ulit.
Next up on our roster, a man who saw the possibilities in pond scum. Welcome, Ernest Philpott!
Yung pala pangalan niya.
Thanks, Trixie, Technique. I'm truly honored to be here today among all you pointy-headed type people. Like the lady said, I labor in the field of pond scum. Algae, ladies and gentlemen, is a mysterious and little-known biological entity. Through diligent
Think
study
that's supposed to be a
and
clock.
hours of experimentation, I believe I have unlocked the secrets of this noble vegetable, and I am here to present my discoveries to a disbelieving world. Algae cakes, ladies and gentlemen, is the next wave in the agricultural revolution of the 20th century. Algae is just
You know,
loaded with
I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those
J,
speakeasies.
along with enough
I think a
protein
lot of
and
people are going to be
sugar.
interested in that answer.
Up till now, people haven't been getting the benefit of all this nutrition on account of the less than appetizing nature of the algae herself. But sweetened with corn syrup and
Oh, and such a gorgeous action it was, too. The fires were so beautiful. The alcohol made them go up in such pretty blue flames.
held together in solid lumps through the miracle of gum arabic, the algae cake presents a package that is
He's approaching.
to the mouth and
Hey, Danny.
Do you mind, comrade? We're busy trying to protect the expo from the likes of you.
This'll only take a minute.
That's booth A113 here in the main hall.
Our plant recorder. It's not a good idea to steal police property, you know.
Listen.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
Detective Parker, surely you're not going to believe this crudely manufactured forgery of a recording.
I'm not sure what to believe, ma'am. But based on this crudely manufactured forgery, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to come down to the station to answer a few questions about your whereabouts on the night of the speakeasy fires.
Oh, very well. Heavens, what's that?
You know, one of these days I should really stop falling for that.
Hey, does this mean that the barricades can come down from Emmett's booth? Let's take that as a yes. Emmett's gotta be around here somewhere.
Thank you, Ernest. Do be sure to drop by his booth and sample an algae cake. I have, and it was very interesting. I will be back later to highlight another of our fine exhibitors. See you soon.
Si Detective Parker naman sunod. So, actually alam ko nasan siya eh.
Hiya, folks.
Ito na naman, papasok na naman tayo dito. So, teka. Ako ng save file ulit. Just in case, save natin.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away.
Di ba dito yun? Teka. Yung yung huling button to.
In the mood for fun? The House of the Future comes equipped with a modern home entertainment center.
Chinese checkers and everything.
Ay, hindi dito. Doon sa kabila yata. Glass house. Future furnishings. Ito yung glass house to.
No one in here.
Hindi ko alam kung na-bypass na natin yung bug pero wala daw tao sa loob. Kasi dito tayo. Check natin tong ano.
Enlightenment awaits you under the sea.
Excuse me, Mr.
Duto, Jacques Duto, at your service.
Have you seen Emmett Brown? Can I get a ride? Who are you? Can I get a ride?
Can I get a ride in that bathysphere?
Certainement, if you've got a ticket.
Here's my ticket. Give me a ride in that thing.
Thank you, monsieur. I hope you will find your trip to the bottom of the sea less enlightening. Well?
Heavy.
Monsieur has a way with words.
Atmosphere controls.
Those look like the controls to raise and lower the whatchamacallit.
Kausapin nga natin that.
Mr. Duto?
Oui?
Have you seen Emmett Brown?
I'm looking for a friend of mine, Emmett Brown. Tall young guy, reddish brown hair.
A distracted look?
That's him. Any idea where he went?
He just passed by here with an older gentleman. I think they were headed into the House of Glass.
Great, thanks.
Okay, so nandun nga pala talaga. Okay, so ayun o.
Hey,
Nag-utos pala dun.
Emmett, come out of there. Don't listen to him. Perfect.
Teka. Kailangan natin save dito. Dito yung posible na maano eh. Dito yung possible na maano eh. Soft lock. Save this pa. Ay pa naman tayong ano, at least ilang minutes eh. So try natin. House of Glass. Modern. Actually, may mga bahay na nga na ganyan talaga ngayon eh.
Atlas House of Glass, the future of domestic life.
Okay, Emmett, let's get you out of here. Emmett! Emmett, don't listen to him. He's crazy.
I'm still not sure about this business proposal, Mr. Sagan.
Let me explain it again.
Atlas Glass, unbreakable and soundproof.
Soundproof glass. Great.
Our living space can be configured to meet the needs of any family. Need a private study? Simply slide the walls in, or slide them out again to create a spacious banquet hall.
Kasi yung soft lock guys, Pag nagkamali ka, hindi mo na maipupush yung ano eh. Hindi mo na mapupush yung mga
Emmett,
pader.
get out of this place and back to your booth. You're gonna miss the demo. Come on, Emmett, look up here. Ah.
Ito na. Pinatulog ng ano, chloroform. Stuck yung isa.
Help! Let me out! You know, there's something to be said for breakable glass.
Dapat ito isa. Ay, nawala yun doon. At least hindi tayo na soft lock. For now. Yun, buksan din natin yun. Yan, at least hindi tayo na soft lock.
Emmett? Where'd you take him now, Doc?
The next exhibitor on our list is Officer Danny Parker of the Hill Valley Police Force. Officer Parker is going to demonstrate a few of the many marvelous tools that our boys in blue will soon have at their disposal. The criminal element has truly met his match today. Officer Parker? It seems our next exhibitor is unavoidably detained, but I'm sure his presentation would have been both enlightening and exciting. How about a round of applause just for the heck of it?
Lapit na si Emmet. Kailangan natin siya hanapin next episode. So, save na muna natin. At least hindi tayo na soft lock. Save. Okay guys, so end na muna natin. So, Gershon Veloso signing off guys. Tuloy na lang ulit natin ito next episode.